Okay.
Stretch. Okay. Director, do your thing.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Getting Cultured with Dev. I'm your host, Devin Puller. On this show, we'll talk about different things going on in American pop culture, from music, movies, technology, politics. But we're mostly just going to talk about me because I like to make things about me. It's just a thing with me. So, yeah, I'm your host, Devin Puller. Today, we're going to start off on a more serious note. I want to address something that's definitely not funny, which is the Las Vegas shooting. No one can possibly overstate how terrible of an event this was and has been for our nation. And my heart goes out to all those who have been affected. I think it's also important for many people to keep in mind and keep things in perspective. Like, if you're having a bad day, for whatever reason, I'm genuinely sorry. Whether your car broke down and you're late for work, or you were writing a paper that you spent hours writing on while eating a bowl of lukewarm chicken and rice, and your cat took a dump on your laptop and now your paper has disappeared into the digital abyss. Okay, that probably sounds like it happened to me because it was like weirdly specific, but it didn't. So, yeah. But yeah, if you're having a bad day, whether it's because your live stream isn't working well or because you're mad that you didn't get your Rick and Morty Saskatchewan sauce, whatever it's called, from McDonald's. My point is, if it's definitely not your day, stop and think about what all the families of those victims are going through right now. Too many people have had to say goodbye to their loved ones over this past week. So many emotions are running rampant. Like I said before, it's really not possible to convey through words the devastation that has swiped this country. So I give all of you that aren't happy today two choices. You can either sulk in your own misery, or you can power through whatever it is that's troubling you and hold your loved ones a little closer, because there are many people that can no longer do that tonight. So that's my bit of, mediocre advice to start the show. Now let's get to the fun stuff. Please welcome my first and only guest, Trey. Oh, yeah, I should move over. Yeah. Okay. You good? Okay. Your mic's working. Okay. So, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well today.
I forgot to mention. I didn't give your introduction. We're supposed to talk about their background.
Okay.
So please welcome my first and only guest, current student and former felon, Trey.
I thought you weren't going to bring that up.
No one will notice.
Yeah. Hi. Doing well today, Devin. Doing okay.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I was waiting for that. I'm doing. It's an underwhelming day. Like a 6.5 out of 10, I'd say.
It's a little above average, at least.
I guess. I mean, it didn't start off too well, my day. When you're 10% awake,
Mm-hmm.
and you spring out of bed. So yeah, I was eating breakfast. I was pouring myself a bowl of cereal, and I'm about to pour the milk in.
What kind of cereal?
That's a private question.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I'm pouring the milk in, and then as I'm pouring it, I realized, wait a minute, that's not milk, that's lemonade.
Did you still eat it?
No.
Oh.
No, that's really disgusting. But I mean, I poured lemonade in my cereal. It's funny, right? Silly me. Okay. First question.
Yeah.
This is gonna start off with a bang.
Okay.
What do you think about animals being aware of their own existence?
I feel like if animals
What's
were,
your opinion?
my opinion is if they were aware of their own existence, they'd probably be taking control of us by now.
That's true. Or like, yeah,
They're a lo-
questioning their place in the universe.
They're a lot stronger than we are.
Like, I imagine my dog is gonna be like, wait, why am I sniffing this other dog's ass?
And then next thing you know, you're feeding him at the dinner table.
Yeah, that was a stupid comment. So, next question.
Huh?
Do you ever think that you have used the same shopping cart twice?
Probably.
Okay. Third question.
Uh-huh.
If you could go anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
I would head on down to Chuck E. Cheese's.
I'm not gonna ask you to expand on that. That's fine. That is a perfectly acceptable answer.
I'd prefer if you asked why, because it feels like
No.
I feel like I'm being put in a bad spot.
No.
I'm not going for anything. I like the games.
Hey, you want to hear a joke?
Yeah. Huh?
What's the best part about 25-year-olds?
What?
There's 20 of them. Ah!
Oh.
But
Okay.
I know it's funny, right?
Yeah.
I like that joke. I like it because it's not outright dirty,
You're
but
right.
the implications can be quite sinister.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like you're pointing that directly towards me. So
Yeah.
can we move on?
Yeah, pedophilic undertones. Yee. That's what the show is all about. What was the question? It was, oh yeah, where would you go? So yeah, you said Chuck E. Cheese. Are you gonna ask me where I would go?
Where would you like to go?
If I could go anywhere in the world right now, I would go to Lake Titicaca.
Why would you do that?
Because Lake Titicaca is funny.
You're right. I guess the drive there, passing by the sign, would be a good hoot.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I know what I noticed? You kind of like, just that you've been sitting here and talking with me, I noticed like you have like a weird, like crazy weird resemblance to my roommate. Like, you're like tall and like lanky, you got like this sort of like Hey Arnold look going on. Well, you don't remember Hey Arnold?
I remember Hey Arnold, but
Okay.
like
He's got like the big, he's like a white version of that kid. What was his friend's name?
Oh, the
black kid.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
Yeah, whatever.
I remember Arnold. 'Cause
Yeah,
the show's
I
named
remember,
after
yeah.
him.
But yeah, like you like, oh, and then you like talk, like it's actually really creepy.
Are you sure?
Like I'm being 100% serious. This isn't like, this has been bothering me for like a couple weeks.
Are you sure I'm just not your roommate? Like,
You might be. You might like
I mean,
be
I
his
don't,
twin.
I don't have any memories of you, but
But like you
maybe.
talk like him too. It's weird. You have like the same speech pattern. You're very articulate with your words.
I don't think I'm that articulate.
It's kind of funny. There was like another kid that I lived with that lived on our floor freshman year of college. He was very articulate with his words and how he would speak. He'd like, or if it was like around dinner time, he'd knock on my door and he'd be like, Devin, have you eaten yet? Like, that'd be like a constant thing.
Is it-
And then I'd turn and I'd be like, no, Alex, I have not eaten yet.
That sounds annoying, and
Yeah,
I'd probably
it was
cut him
really
out of my
annoying.
life.
Yeah, we made fun of him a lot. He was in our friend group. He was like the one that like
Butt
the
of all jokes?
disposable one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I know that
I'm
feeling.
sorry, Alex. That's mean. It's really not. I don't care. But okay, let's move on. So Star Wars, the Star Wars trailer.
Yeah.
You seen it? You seen that? You seen that trailer?
If I said yes, can we move on?
No.
I have not.
You have not? Okay. Well, okay, and then that segues into another question.
Okay.
What do you think about the fact that Princess Leia dies in Episode 8?
Wait, what?
Princess Leia, like Carrie Fisher.
Uh-huh.
That.
Like IRL dies, or like
Yeah,
in the
no,
movie?
she dies.
In the
No, she dies. She's dead.
They showed that in the trailer.
No.
How do you know?
I got connections, man.
Oh. Oh, I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Bro.
Yeah. And then that moves on to another question. What do you think about the fact that Kylo Ren turns to the light side?
I don't know what to think anymore. Is it
Okay.
like if this is all legit?
Oh, this is legit. This is as legit.
Is it even worth going to see
Too
the
legit
movie
to
anymore?
quit. I mean, it's Disney, so I don't really give a shit.
You're right.
Okay, so next question. What do you think about the fact that Ryan Gosling dies in Blade Runner 2049?
I haven't seen it yet, so
Well, that's the point.
uh,
I'm spoiling the movie for you, and I'm spoiling it for
is
like
this a new
everyone in
is
this
this a new
room.
segment called "Ruin Somebody's Life"? Because
Yeah. I mean, it's funny.
well, I guess it must be a very emotional and heartbreaking scene.
No, not really. He just kind of dies in the snow.
Cool.
Yeah. So, have you enjoyed your time on this show?
Less and less by every moment.
Okay, that's the right attitude that we like to hear.
Okay.
Oh yeah, remember when I said I approached you about doing this? I was like, it's all right. Like I'm just gonna probe you,
Uh huh.
and then you were like, oh, probe. What does that mean?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that was funny.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's funny to me and you.
How do you,
remember it.
how do you feel that now that you've been probed?
I feel violated.
Good.
I feel like I lost a sense of myself, and I also know that my weekends in the coming weeks are going to be very boring.
Right, you are Harry. Did you like that?
Yeah, great
guess,
reference.
Guess what reference that's from?
I don't know. Could it be?
It's from Harry Potter.
I would have never guessed.
Huh. Okay. Now before we go, we're gonna play a little game. You ready?
boy.
You ready for this?
Always.
It's called "What is wrong with this picture?"
Okay.
So let's bring up the first picture. Do you see anything anything that's wrong with this at all?
I can't see it quite well, but is that CNN or ABC?
That's ABC. You can get up and look.
That
a
might
little
be what's
close.
wrong with the picture.
Yeah,
ABC, I don't feel like they'd.
That's what I think is.
I don't
wrong,
think they'd
too.
bring out any news on Trump. So.
Yeah. Do you notice anything like in the background, like behind Trump anywhere?
The man?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a man. Who is that? You can get up and take a closer look if you want.
That, my friend, is Adolf Hitler.
Yes.
He is.
Let's look at another one. That's you got it. You got what was wrong
Cool.
with that picture. Let's bring up the next one. See, do you see anything at all? Anything out of the ordinary in this picture?
I see.
Right above JFK's head.
My God, is that? I can't tell who that is. The image is too small. But if
It's Adolf Hitler.
If that's Adolf Hitler, I swear to God.
Okay, let's bring up a third one. Oh look, it's that hit blockbuster, Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
My favorite character was definitely Adolf Hitler.
So is mine.
I see nothing wrong with
Yeah,
this
neither
picture.
do I.
The 1980s Batman was actually, is that 80s or 60s?
I think that's 60s.
60s? Yeah.
60s.
80s was an
yeah.
animated series.
Adam West. That was
Yeah, no, that's definitely Adam West. I remember,
with his little mustache.
yeah.
Yeah, like he's.
I always thought it was weird how Robin bared a very good resemblance to Stalin.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm glad someone else noticed that too. I was always confused how no one
yeah.
saw that. But yeah, like Hitler, he's pretty sneaky. He's a sneaky guy.
Yeah.
He sneaks into everywhere, different time periods, it seems. Apparently, different galaxies, far, far away.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
I could have sworn I remembered him in the movies.
If you're gonna remember anything from this show, remember Hitler is a galactic time traveler.
He's not wrong.
So that is it. That is all that we have today. Thank you all for tuning in, and come back next time, whenever that may be. Stay groovy.
I hope I'm not here.
Yeah.